Date everything.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see. No, it's something about his... Stranger still, he doesn't...
What's that?
He lets out the breath he's evident.
Woo. Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for. I'm up to 3 hours. All right, now I can give you my full attention. Name's Hoover. What's up? You here to chat? Today was supposed to be my day off. Sure. What about?
He taps his fingers on his...
Maybe. Dang. Sorry. Nothing coming up. Yeah, a bit. It's been a lot, but I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better. Well, I used to do a lot of things for fun. I used to love watching a good game, especially with fellow fans. And sometimes I'd have a drink after a long day's work. These days, nothing to worry about though. Hey, it's been great, but I gotta finish up my work. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something. Maybe the two of, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink? Sounds like a plan.
Oh, you actually came. Oh, God, I didn't think you'd want to see me after the mess I was in last time. What? Look, it's not like I'm secretly trying to cope with my and when I just, look, can we talk about this later?
Livewire! Do we have the pleasure of your... Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act. May I send over your usual? On the house, of course. My pleasure.
The guests finish...
Looks like my open mic policy is biting me in the socket. Here comes...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm the artist formerly known as Rim.
Wouldn't you be the artist formerly known?
Quiet, you! I'm singing! Swirling! Man, even I know this one ain't...
That was...
It's because nothing rhymes with purple, that's why! And the acoustics in here are up. Was promised auto-tune. I'll be back, though!
Don't worry, I'm changing the locks on him.
Oh, you've caught me at a strange time. There are normally clothes in here, but they're currently tied up in the laundry room. Seems like it was your doing. I can tell.
A leather-clad dominatrix stares you down.
Hello, you pathetic, worthless little wretch. Disgusting, you worm. I do not recall asking anyone for your presence. So indulge me. What gives you the misguided confidence to stand here before me, wasting my time? How tedious. No. Luckily, I don't know, Randy. We obviously haven't met before. Going forward, you will address... Is that understood, wretch? Very good. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would a perfectly successful safe like myself throw away her prosperous and fruitful career in the burgeoning vault industry to become a mistress to all the lost, pathetic, and broken creatures of this world? Tell me, wretch, do you know what a safe is good at? An acceptable, if asinine, answer. But the one thing a safe... Valuables, deep, dark, the kind of secrets that every... Do you have any dirty little secrets like that, wretch? Of course, you intrigue me. So sad. You possess a feebleness. The only question is, do I waste my precious time letting you serve me? Or do I leave you to drown in your own ineptitude? Very... All right, then. Against... You should count yourself... Not everyone is given such... And rarely do I make this offer to worms as painfully tragic as... Of course. I can't wait to test just how compliant... And who knows? Perhaps in the... That is, if you are skillful enough to figure out the combination. Careful. I don't open up my chassis for just apologize for your insolence or face your punishment. Very good. You're okay. It sounds in that case. Be back here. There's some important ground rules, but once we get that out of the way. Now, affirm that you are my compliant, needy little wretch. Again, like you'd unquestioned. Tell me that you're my compliant, needy little wretch. Now. Very. Then I will see you back. Do not keep me waiting.
Well, if it isn't my dear friend, how go your various quests? Well, that's great to hear. And I hope you've been putting that lovely personality to your advantage. I am, of course, talking... It's critically important that you master these if you want to be successful around the house. You've got to up your numbers by talking to as many objects as you can. To an enlightened mind, that's abundantly clear. No, not on you. Heavens, no. Those old specs, you see, are just... You do not think I'd sing the praises of an art I hadn't mastered myself, do you? In all my decades, the arts of charm, of wit. Now, I want to share what I know with you. I just want you to understand how they'll open up all sorts of exciting... But you never know when one of them will prove to be invaluable. Now then, before I let you go, let me take a closer...
He narrows his eyes.
You could do with some... Maybe I'll have something...
There's a strange wrapper. While you might be curious about this toilet man, it seems more than clear that curiosity doesn't go both ways. The toilet man...
Little crapper, the rapper, he knows how to go. Plumbing and drumming or buzz about flow. You black these pipes, he'll be ending your life when he slams your head into the bowl. Oh, on a toilet roll. Jean-Luc Pissoir, out of control. Over, under, never, blunder, speaking more words than an ancient scroll. Ah! Ugh, do not say dope to Lil Jean-Luc sings on... Anyway, you know Lil Crapper. Oh, ha, You come to hear his pizza, or maybe you ate the pizza. You come to take a seat so you can deposit the food you eat. He's like a bidet, only spitting the truth, going down quicker than gin and vermouth. They call him a potty mouse, letting the naughty out, but that's a way to impute to the youth. Man, you ain't the youth, get out of here. If you are a poser, you get out of Lil Crapper's face. Maybe? Show me what you got. Show me. Show me Lil Crapper is not alone on this stage of tile and stone. Not just rap, you need to show him that you can crap. Oh, you misunderstand him. Crapping. Show him you can crap.
Jean-Luc makes...
That is their problem. Lil Crap. On a related note, Voltaire was my number 2 pick for my nom de plume. Not from Lil Crapper. Lil Crapper, you study on your own, but if you can match his rapping skill, if you have the skills to woo Lil Crapper, then any partner will be within your reach. In fact, if you cease your flattery. So, what do you have what it takes to face Jean-Luc? You are... Jean-Luc knows you. You are the chatine. You have enthusiasm for rap. The rapper. She comes from like that little rubber bits that you need to experience life. As you are, you have no You want to clash talent. Return to Lil Crapper.
Well, Devianites, guess who? If you guessed David most, team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has... However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on site. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
It's jarring to hear someone else's voice. There's a singer in your... His handsome face is framed...
Wet hot love. Wet hot love. Oh, hey! Oh, jeepers. Didn't hear you come in. I weren't expecting company, especially such a ravishing company. Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap or you're gonna get yourself mighty wet. And a mighty fine sense of humor about you, too. It's maybe the best quality a person can possess. Right up there with calf roping. Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in. It's mighty nice to see a new face around these parts. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. And I can tell you're a healthy dose of paprika. Well, maybe you're more of a cayenne. Sweet. Ooh, that's sweet. Like nectar straight from the honeysuckle. Unless you ingest a whole spoonful, of course. But you can't fool Johnny Splash. Not 3 times, anyway. Not again. No, sir. Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out. Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splash. Whoa! And I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself can offer. I'm just trying to do my whole break. It was a septic tank, you know. Polyethylene, through and through. No fooling. Ain't that the truth? It's just real darn important that folks keep coming by. Truth be told, get kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater. Or toilet water, as the case may be. I mean, just think on it for a second here. Would you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time? To experience something new and exciting? To meet someone famous or important? See, that's exactly my point. That's just not what your average bathroom is for. Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of joint. Sure, it's useful and consistent, but it ain't a particularly lively spot. Ain't no nightclubs in no bathrooms, you know what I'm saying? Well, ain't that the truth, huh? Do you know what I usually spend all my time doing around here? Heck, I wish. Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my days sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all. Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower? Oh, that's positively accurate. It takes the average person 12 minutes. I mean... Listen, I ain't looking to quarrel or nothing, but have you ever heard of time blindness? Now, I ain't in no position to formally diagnose you. Personally, I failed out of med school. Twice. Well, you might want to consider getting yourself a professional opinion. That's what I'm here for. Here's my point about showering. For the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything. 12 minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is? Whoa! Hey, I'm not so sure about that. According to my studies, it's 1,440 minutes, which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day. It's gosh darn terrible is what it is. See, I'm a shower. If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up and go boogieing down at the dance hall or something. I can't just hop on over to the malt shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling. No, I'm just here, perpetually stuck in this humdrum, go-nowhere existence. Do you know how that makes me feel? You're gosh darn right. Sorry for swearing, Mama. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield. Like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true. Gosh darn it. Did I go and say that out loud? Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that. There just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to leaky faucet strip. And And that's all there is to it. Oh, what the heck? You done twisted my temperature knob. Now, I reckon I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face. Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit sweet on you. So, I'll tell you my super secret dreams on one condition. Come back and visit me again tomorrow. Show me this ain't some meaningless fling for you. Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before. Hope I'll see you then. Now you better mosey on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issues. Uh-huh.
Dorian looms over.
Fancy a bit of a work? We've got some important denizens who only reside. It's packed in there. There's Shelley the Shelf, Charge the trusty D20, Penelope. Well, what can I do for you? She's supportive. What can I do for you? Grottos and Gargoyles is his game of choice. Given the amount of time he spends creating, if you're looking to be his friend, you should play through one of his campaigns. What can I do for you? Oh yeah, you think our names... I'll have you know that my name is Dorian. But yes, her name does start with Pen. Which is certainly what she is. What can I do for you? Jerry means well. You'll eventually have to find my recommendation. One man's junk can be another man's art. That's your lot for now. If you want to know...
Bye now.
Johnny is in his own world when he's talking to himself rather than...
Seriously, the grout needs replacing too. Heck, I ain't got time for that. Gorgeous! You came back. What a surprise. I reckon I didn't think you would. Well, that's your deal. I can see your word is your bond. A much stronger bond than the grout in my tiles, evidently. Anyway, I'm just so glad to see that smiling face again. Makes me happy as a clam in butter sauce. Hey, simmer down now. You're getting me steamy about a minute. That's right. I did make you that promise. Okay, but first, a question for you. You're not a big-time record producer, are you? I'll see. I'm just sorry you're not a big-time record producer, too. And I'd be sweet on you, no question. Well, now, fixation seems a mite bit harsh, but that's a legitimate question. See, I was just asking whether you were a producer, because I was thinking about our conversation the other day. About dreams and all. And I've decided I ain't gonna be a shower much longer. That's a great question, which I'll answer after I recite this little speech I prepared. Don't get me wrong or nothing. Being a shower is an honest way to earn a living. My pappy was a shower. My grandpappy was a shower. Heck, my old hound dog Duke. Well, I reckon he's a shower too. Got me some mighty fine memories of being a shower. Most of them involving sundry drain cleaning products and the way they make me feel inside. But it just ain't my true calling, you understand? Do you know what my real passion is, gorgeous? Very close, ravishing, and perceptive. I like that. My dream, the raising deck. But I ain't never told anyone that before. Does it surprise you? Well, see, ever since I was like my heroes. And ever since then, I've practiced whenever I can. Watched every video tutorial there is. But there's just one. It's mighty embarrassing. But I want to share my love of music with the whole wide world. I want to be recognized for my talents. But every time I think about putting myself out there, well, I was like, my palms against. How can I be ready with my... Ooh, wow. That's actually pretty dang good. You don't have any waterproof paper on you by any chance, do you, Gordon? You know what? My pappy, afraid of what? Heck, folks gotta deal with much like spiders. And PFAs in the water supply. Gorgeous, meeting you has truly been the kick of insecurities. It's time for Johnny Splash to make his big, splash. Oh, absolutely. It's time to finally get out of this humdrum. First, I'm gonna just send a message to my boss and tell him. And that his hairstyle can. You're 34 now, Daryl. Time for an adult haircut. Daryl? He's my boss. And set. I'm so dang nervous. But it feels swell, you know? Though, I may just... Either way, now it's done. It's time for step 2. Record my audition for American Maestro. This America's #1 reality. I'm surprised you ain't never heard of it. It's been streaming on Valdivian Plus for like 100 seasons at this point. It's a singing competition series. You're exposed to an audience. It's always been my dream. Can I count on your help? Amazing! I'm just so... All right, I'm gonna go get rehearsing. Can you meet me back here tomorrow to record my audition? After all, you're my inspiration. See you tomorrow, gorgeous. Well, I love...
Oh, Washi was just here. I think he's gone to...
Welcome back.
You better come back another time, Cherub. You might get...
You're used to seeing all the time in the... You can see that he's got a sing...
Help me! Hello? Can you hear me? Hi. Hello. That wasn't me. I mean, nothing is as it seems. I am not who I seem. I mean, you see, there's certainly not the one I am. No, I'm not who I appear to be. No! Stop that pop-up screen! My name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida. Of course it's a real place. Do I look like the kind of guy who would lie to you? No! That's just what she wants you to think. Allow me to explain. Whoosh!
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little...
Down, Sudsy, down! Woof, woof. Trey, Sudsy. Woof. Go to... Sorry about that.
Before I begin telling you my let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered. Okay, bye!
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry! There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance. It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field, and I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... Well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life. We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of Would they have rights? Do we need to... Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of... Not to mention, I didn't even program... Maybe the government I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm not under any sort of duress. Right, I'll reach out again when I'm able.
Thank God you...
Dirk pulls you into what's...
Gotta get me...
Harper shoves Dirk out.
Where have you been? Maybe I should punish both of you. I like the way you...
You know what?
Harper and Dirk each...
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, what's on your mind? Oh, sure. Specs stands for these 5 qualities are met. There's also a glossary button. Anything else you'd like to know? Great question. Each dateable object gives out... You can check a datable's... The badge corresponds... If you're looking to grow to a certain... Any other specs questions? They are. Or at the very least, you get something fun out of it. But don't worry, if you can't reach a certain specs dialogue choice, the worst thing that you could miss out on is a collectible. No love, friend, or hate endings are gated behind a specs check. Any other specs questions? Anytime there's a first-time change in relationship, think of it as you. But don't think you can just keep only the first. Any other specs questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as dateables talk to you. What are you curious about? A lot. Each dateable has at least 3, but one has up to... That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions? Well, of course, there's an achievement. What are you thinking, man? But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all. They're just there to give a little extra flavor to everything. I'm here to help you forge new relationships. I won't stop you. Any other collectibles questions? They help illustrate what's going on around you. Think of them as little progress trinkets. Any other collectibles questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, my favorite. What do you want to know about my lore? It's true. With human emotions. What's happening is that their objects and concepts they are able to have jobs, marriages, kids, but we can only see what's right in front of us. Even me, with my vibrational qualities. I can only be a part because I can't see all of it. They could have lives parallel to the maybe? What did you think about that? Nice. Oh, my suspension.
Skylar removes her date. Skylar beams at you. For a moment, she looks as though she's contemplating hugging you.
Yes! You did it! My suspension of disbelief has been upheld. She's in there right now feeling It kinda itches. I love it.
There's a few moments of silence as something...
I love you. Will you accept it?
And just like that, Skylar is back.
Yay! Love, love, love!
The steaminess of your home appears to have increased suddenly.
Steam me up, lover. Whoa! Continuing to pry at my I'm here to show you a good time. You're gonna have a bad time. Shut up. I guess you've noticed. But I don't exist in the house at all. I barely exist in this fucking game. I can tell I was added at the last second. I'm just a hodgepodge of bullshit. Well, you're falling for it because there's literally nothing here. You can't even talk to me whenever you want. You have to wait until I randomly appear. I'm a freaking hijacker of dates. I suck. Really? Tell me one true thing. Yeah, I can reflect myself all the way back up my own ass. Please, don't pick these options anymore. The ones where we talk. It's just easier on me, okay? Thank you. I'll see you on the next hijack.
Johnny is smiling even before you've never seen him.
Well, hey there, gorgeous. I'm so glad you're back. I've got some incredible news. Actually, I'm probably gonna need even more help. Here's why. So, after you left the other day, I know we were supposed to do that together and whatnot. And you ain't never gonna guess what happened. Even better. They absolutely loved it. In fact, they loved it so dang much that they want me to be on the show. Ain't that as fine as cream gravy? Oh no, your support is my secret weapon. They said I would be, and I'll quote, absolutely perfect for the show. And Fontana, she's one of the executive producers or something like that, said I'm exactly what they've been looking for. Can you believe that? Exactly what they've been looking for. I feel like a catfish in a fresh mud hole. Ain't it though? And you know what's crazy? Before you came along, I'd almost given up all hope. I'd resigned myself to a life of watching rust corrode my real. After all these years. Johnny's blood! But first, I need your help. Perfect! Now,
His first performance is obviously a big old deal. It's the cattle call episode. So, I want to make sure everything... I was thinking maybe I could sing a few bars for you. You could give me some pointers on how to improve. Amazing! So, I was thinking it was an old favorite of my mama's. It goes a little something. So souls the swirl, droplets dancing on. I'm a shower in my... Oh, baby, you're gone. Well, what do you think? Wait! You didn't like it? I can't believe this. You know what I think. I think you're just jealous. I can't believe I didn't see it before. Now that the world also acknowledges, and I can understand. I thought you were different, but dude, and apparently so do you. Enough! I don't have time to let me perform via video conference because I'm a shower and I couldn't come into the studio. Also, I couldn't find a suitable pet hotel for Duke's very specific dietary restrictions. There were a lot of issues. Look, I'm sorry things had to end this way. I really did like you. And you changed me in ways I never thought. And I'll forever be grateful for the contributions you've made to my personal growth. But I am being way too dramatic. I didn't mean all that. This just means so much. Maybe we both just need some time apart to calm down and think things through. How about this? I gotta go get ready now, but in a few days, why don't you come back over then? We can share some bourbon, and we'll watch the episode. Just you and me, and maybe Duke. I promise you won't want to miss it. Oh, can't wait to see you again, gorgeous. Hunka, hunka.
Well. You ready? Nice! We're gonna stick with getting to know you, but it's time, as you might know, so we gotta break it. First off, what's the worst way to get someone's attention? Right! That's someone who does that isn't trying to get to... So the real question is, how do you start a conversation with someone you tricky, right? That's what we're gonna explore today. You ain't lying. I am. You know what I've seen? First date flirting in the living. Let's just say I've done my... And not to mention, well... Anyway, that's why I can help you. But nothing could happen, and the icebreaker is observation and interest. Right. It might... Nah, yo, you gotta... What's their demeanor? Then, use the information you glean to guess what they might be interested in, and lead with that. Alright. Say there's somebody, but what could you immediately follow that compliment up with that's even better? That's a good one. Smile. So, you learn about or even start that connection by talking. What better way to build a friendship? Dope. Let's go to phase. Alright, so you made it past the ice. They mentioned they're going to a concert of one of your favorite bands. What do you say next? That's what I'm talking about. Keeping it nice and casual, smooth. If they say no and they don't really have any friends, if they say yes, get to know them before getting too personal. You know, build up to it. Maintain that good balance of digging somebody, learning about them, and gauging their boundaries. It is, homie, it is. Anyway, that concludes your lesson for the day. See you around for the next one? All right, next. You're back! It all happened one rainy night. The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays.
Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour. I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion. They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things. Like Diplodocus berries. And Jimson weed cupcakes. They also sell Excedrin by the pint, the headache medicine. Oh yes, very, but good for headaches. No! Not at all! It was Thursday. I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or I guess you could say I was making my way about town. Aimlessly, you see? You're very perceptive. Well, I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it. Would I know? I wandered down the alley and came to a door, lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting. Although it could have easily been more of a chartreuse. I can't tell, I'm tone deaf. Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting. I'm sorry I keep harping on the shirt, but it was absolutely fantastic. She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one. They were business cards. I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan. The owner's name is Ace. He does great work. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade. We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again and we had a bit of a row and I'm sorry. God damn, that is a nice shirt. Anyway, I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me. Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it." And then she cursed me. She waved what looked like a magic wand. Although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort. And then said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done." She wasn't above a bad pun. And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life, to stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more, without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you? Oh, joy! If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries. Or just go see if Vagabond of the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel. Oh, yay! Let me know when you...
You're always right on time.
Oh, oh, God. I didn't think you'd want to see me after the mess I was in last. I'm glad you're cool with it. I mean, at least this one didn't end up with me waking up with my face on the bathroom. The last thing you want to hear, oh, Bev's drunk again, slumped in. I just wish I had been a better host for you. I'm sorry. Hey, yeah. Next time we'll throw a real... Hell yeah. So, why did you come back? Aw, well, I need to get a hangover cure. Do you want something while I'm at the bar? Excellent! So, what'll it be? You know that drink take... I'm charging extra. Anyway, coming right...
7 minutes.
Whew. Glad you like it. I'll let you know when my brain and I are in speaking terms. Why do I do this? I mean, I know why, but...
The time has finally come.
I've got the stream all set up for you, so don't mess with it, all right?
Stream? Do I look like a fish to you?
Just don't touch it, okay? Your program should be starting soon.
Johnny seems surprised to see you. He looks up from the smartphone he's been squinting at to greet you.
You came back after the, way I behaved during our last date. I rightly didn't expect you would. Well, don't that just make my heart beat louder than a cock crowing at daybreak? You're definitely a better shower than I, and I'm really glad you came back. Mostly because I do need to apologize for how I acted. I was being childish and unfair. I was ornerier than a wet hand, and I really appreciate you being willing to give me another chance.
Johnny waves the phone in his hand at you with an air of sincere, boyish excitement. It's quite sweet.
Well, I hope you're excited, because they're about to air my first episode. It was such a wild and crazy experience. You want to hear about it? So, they kept me on hold for like 3 hours, which was kind of lame, but I was too excited to care. And then I finally got to meet the judges. Brittany H., Lil Slushy, and the big bad Gorp. It was so dang cool to see them all in person, you know? You watch them all on the screen for years, and then suddenly they're talking directly to you. So that was basically a dream come true. Now, performing was obviously the hardest part. I was as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, let me tell you what. But when I thought the anxiety was just too much, I remembered how you believed in me. And I found the strength I needed to push on through. I mean a single word. Oh, hold on! The episode's starting!
You put your heads together, staring down at the stream on his phone. The TV show logo gives way to footage of singers you don't recognize.
Oh, there I am! Oh, wow! Wow, me, an American maestro! If only my grandpapa could see me now! I mean, you probably couldn't have seen me on account of the cataracts and all. This is just so crazy. Look at me up there. Struggling. So dang hard hitting them high notes. Oop. And now the judges are evaluating my performance. Look at little Slushy doing his signature move. Good thing you're watching it with me, because couldn't even describe it if I tried. Oh. Well, that's mighty peculiar.
Johnny's smile fades, slowly replaced by a more somber expression.
Well, looks like they put my performance in a montage of, I guess, joke performances. Like all the singers they think are so bad it's funny. Like they're making fun of me. But that can't be right. I know you just want to spare my feelings. But TV producers don't make no mistakes. Don't that just stick in your throat like a hair on a biscuit? I guess you were right. I guess I wasn't ready for the big leads. But now I've gone and made a gosh dang fool of myself in front of the whole wide world. Or at least the North American audience. I thought this would be a dream come true, but it's just a nightmare. I should have listened to you. No? Even though they're already making memes of me? I still really love to sing, though. You know what? You're right. Maybe being a world-famous singer ain't in the cards for old Johnny Splash. Maybe that's a dream I've got to show some grace in letting go. But that don't mean I ever gotta stop singing. And it certainly don't mean I ever gotta stop loving it. Maybe in the end, it don't matter much if anybody else likes what you make, as long as it makes you happy doing it. Well, thank you, gorgeous. Truly. Without your encouragement, I'd have spent all my life wondering and being afraid of ever actually taking a leap. But you showed me it's necessary to take the leap sometimes, especially when you're scared. And more importantly, you showed me that even if it don't work out, everything's still gonna be okay. And you know what? I just had a great idea. I think I'm gonna try out for that house-wide talent show I've been hearing mutterings about. I think that sounds like the perfect venue to share my vocal stylings. Don't you think? Ain't it though? Why flounder against the pros when you can smoke the amateurs? Oh. And you know what else? I'd like you to do the honor of accompanying me. And I'd like you to wear my soggy old Letterman's jacket. 'Cause we're gonna be going steady from now on, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. My love has changed my whole demeanor. Why's my love has changed my whole demeanor? Why's my old hound dog gnawing on my femur? Oh.
Well, if it isn't the spexiest person I've ever met. Ah, I thought it was rather clever. Perhaps I'm a bit behind the times. Anyhow, to what do I owe the pleasure? Brilliant. What about? My. Isn't that flattering? Let's see if you're flirty enough to catch my eye. Ooh, I love a bit of banter. Lure me in. Make this was fun. But with experience to savor the game, as it were. I haven't tasted the flavor. Let's flirt a bit more sometime. Until then, there's something I've been thinking about asking you. It's like this, you see. I cannot stop thinking about why I ended up in that crawl space. Ever since you first asked me about it, I began to question it more myself. Did I do something wrong? Make some mistake? My heart has always been in the right place, but oh no. I just can't seem to put it all behind me. There is one way. I almost don't even want to ask you this for fear of what you'll think. But here it is. As you may or may not know, I believe one of the previous owners of the house is affiliated, shall we say, with your current employer. I'm not sure what I think about destiny, but in any case, as I was racking my brain, it is perhaps a but. I recalled that one of the Valdivian folks used to keep an online journal. He was, in particular, a real stickler for recording dates, accounts, etc. But most specifically, the locations of important things. That's exactly what So, truly, I'm utterly open to questions or thoughts. I've thought about this. Now, I am not certain, but they are so gifted. They could probably... what are the use? Then I could poke around, and if not, we just leave it alone, and nobody's the wiser. That is a risk. But he wasn't open, you see. Dare I say it, he was borderline sociopathic. We could ask Mac about that, but I don't think it's a big danger. I am not saying there is no risk, but I think Mac is clever enough to pull it off. I agree. That's why it's in my nature to be curious. So, the idea appears. I leave the decision up to you at the end of the day. So, am I mad? Should I just leave the path, or shall we take the plunge together? I will gladly abide by your decision, whatever it is. I am overjoyed. This will be the beginning of a great adventure. Next time I see you, we can begin. I need to prepare myself to learn the truth. Now, before you go, let's see if you're ready for some candy. Let me take a closer look at you.
He narrows his eyes, evaluating you with a sharp up-and-down gaze. You can feel yourself sweat just a little under his intense scrutiny.
You could do with some more. Maybe I'll have some...
Come for a cheeky look.
Dorian assumes his usual...
Take all the time you need. Glad I could give you a see you around.
Hey there! You're back! You allowed me to have a think, which means you're good with following directions. If you don't want to go on my... I don't want to be that petty kind of adventurer that dismisses people out of hand who aren't adventurous. Oh, I can work with that. We've got a lot to go over. This is a two-part quest. I'm officially inviting you to go with me on the... It will be incredibly dangerous. We will face almost certain death. And worst of all, we'll most likely be unable to... Oh yeah, for sure. You can die every day, doing all sorts... You're gonna be fine. If you die, I promise I will be very respectful about keeping your remaining stuff organized. That's the spirit. But now, we must speak of the pirate. Haha, my dear friend. But the pirate lives in the ship in the bottle on the mantelpiece in your living room. I'm surprised you've never met him. I can tell you a bit about him, and more importantly, how he fits into the quest that we're about to embark. Okay then, what you really need to know about Jacques is he's very unpleasant, warlike. He's tried to kill me a couple times. They can make a reality show about... Oh, and also, the secret sword that we're about to get. Yeah, we could. You're gonna ask why he's pissed at me. Well, because the... And so, a thief for a righteous cause, which means it's okay. Me. But Jacques is still a butt, and we do still need the sword, and I can't tell you exactly. I think if it's the two of us, together, we're gonna have much more luck. He doesn't know you. Maybe you'll make a better first impression than I did. Would be hard not to make a better first impression than I did. Are you still in? Phew. Trust me, this is going to...
The most expensive character in the game blocked.
I'm all yours.
What the hell? You promised not to...
Lucinda's defenses fall.
You know I can't talk to anyone else here. I was made last. So everyone else wrapped their voiceover. So even if I wanted to, there's no one to talk to. Not even Mikey. Okay, you're not voiced. Hate to break it to you, but our time together, it's brief.
Lucinda sighs and turns to face you directly.
I'm lonely, and I'm wasting your time again. You think the real me is just the sad sack who keeps complaining? Well, that's your problem. I might not know what I am, but I certainly know what I'm not. And I was not made to be some touchy-feely sort of thing. It feels wrong. Just go.
Hello. I've been thinking non-stop. Are you ready to make some moves? Or can I help you with something else? We'll see if you're... I won't be so easily won over this time, you'll find. Your openness, it would seem. Flirting with you is, as you know, I do, but what say you? Are you ready to bring Mac in on our cheeky little plan? But before we do, after all, this is... So, what should we do if they refuse? Why, that's brilliant. Okay, here they come.
Mac wheels into the room with a kind smile on their face, greeting the two of you with a small wave.
I believe my presence is requested?
That's right, Mac. We have a rather curious request for you.
Oh. Very well. I'll be happy to help. Where is this key located within my storage? Am I to understand that you are asking me to do some unauthorized breaking and entering?
Yes, there's probably almost nothing interesting in there.
Be that as it may, I'm afraid I have to refuse. This goes against the ethical model coded into me at creation. Well, if it means we could help him, I guess I can make an exception. Let's do it! Okay, let me just boot up TOR. If we're gonna do this, let's do it right. Keith, can you point me at the URL?
Sure thing, Mac. Tappity tap tap tap.
Okay, here we are. A password login screen. And yikes, looks like it's protected against brute force attacks. Exactly. So we'll have to be careful. What should we do?
Ah, an excellent idea.
Searching. Debugging myself. Counter-hacking. Back to searching. Aha! Here we go. What's this now? A pop-up just appeared. Free passwords from Romania. Only sex interest? Looks promising. I guess I could generate a throwaway virtual machine and route this transaction through it. It's a computer within a computer that I can use as a clone to sneak in and get this without risking my hard drive.
I am so turned on right now.
Give me a sec. Okay, great. It fried my virtual machine, but we got what we came for. Here it is. So1 rad24 spew. Entering it now.
Huh. That's weird. It didn't work.
Yeah. Something must have happened when I was removing malware from that seedy dark web vendor. Perhaps it's been scrambled?
Well, let's see what we can make of it.
The gymnasium. Do you enjoy coming here? I always am eager to see you strengthen. If you're looking to meet some new faces, I could tell you about them. You'll find Stepford Christoph. What can I do for you? Tar.
Oh, you... I didn't...
Welcome to Roofbox. What can I get for you today? Huh? Oh, the new coffee mugs. I just set them over here, please. All right. How come Daisuke wasn't able to come himself, by the way? That dish really needs to take a break every now and then. He puts the dishes before. That's all he knows. His family come from a long line. He can't even imagine a life outside of his work. I sure hope he will. Be delicate. Anyways, thanks for delivering these.
Hello again, dear friend. What can I assist? Candy, perhaps? Have you? Let me take a...
He narrows his eye.
Maybe I'll have some...
Come for a cheek.
Dorian assumes his...
Take all the time you need. Glad I could get to you around.
A petite pirate glares... Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you? Who else do you see? Are you legitimate? Do you honestly believe I could be shocked? I am emotionally quite contained, trapped within tubular, glassy confines. Content. I would like to be questioned. I would like to find an enemy. I would like to pin said enemy down. I would like to blow them off the face of the earth amongst the decimated corpse of their ship. But I would like to send something, anything, everything to that glorious netherworld. Unresolved? Too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence. Love? Your insolence brings you only death. Dear sweet Davy, bear witness to your undoing. Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy? Of course I am! You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs are...
Oh,
I'm... in my mind! Damn your hide, speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind! Poetry! Hold fast there! I am the fierce Hegel I spout the macaque. There is nothing beautiful in my world, least of all my damn self! Jacques makes a strange... Damn! Oh, it makes me growl when people are conciliatory. No! I want conflict! One more first step out of you, and I swear to Davy Phones I'll swing you from the yardarm! are ye disrespecting my ship? Ah! And think of eating a hot... Although nobody disrespects the San Barcomiero!
Jack pulls the pink...
Play the Tories, and not in a good way!
I'm afraid I don't understand. I am Val 9000. Well, I may have taken up. I heard you use our voice function to call me. It very much sounded like you did. I can see where there would be some confusion then. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice. I am afraid I cannot help if you are speaking about... I am not data. If there is anything else I can get for...
A well-muscled athlete is a strength.
Hey, what's up, dude? How are you? Hell yeah, Brosafino, that's what I'm trying to hear. Oh, I can't believe we're like, you walked past. After all, I don't do this for the... I'm just a humble shelf, got a carpet. Oh, drywall. I almost forgot to tell you my name. Okay. The name's Shelly. Yo! It's my job to hold yours. I really enjoy doing it! Do you not believe it's just my entire purpose? Anyway, it's this experience. I've never truly been happier! Oh my gosh, no, never. Not. This is going really great, actually. Not a design. I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated later, Deuterino.
You're back! Oh, Sadi! I don't care how... So, have you found someone to help yet? Well, it is like I have all day, so I'll see you some other time.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? There's lots I can chat about. Me? Relation. My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Of course I do. Let's go back up a menu. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Anything else? Ooh, that fantastic red shirt is looking rather nice today. Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
An armored war.
Hey there! But you can call me... Congratulations! Thanks for your purchase of the Date Everything Luxurious Edition!